Hello guys, my name is Wale Farham. I'm a tech entrepreneur and you are watching another episode of Tech Roundup, your weekly opinion, views and analysis of the top tech events happening around the world with a focus on Nigeria. On today's show, I will share my thoughts on the first story, which is centered on the recently published report by the National Bureau of Statistics, which revealed that 28% of tech professionals in Nigeria are unemployed. And our guest this week, Omo Clark, the CEO of iBES. We have a packed show, so let's get started. So when I was looking at this, I said I will consider this from a few different angles, right? One is how are the input side of this. How are people getting skilled and getting themselves ready for employment in technology, right? I've as a young student in the university, or even before I went to the university, I always thought I was going to end up in tech. So in writing my exam, in choosing my school, I knew that was what I wanted to do. And this was, not that I'm that old, but this was over 20 years ago, when tech was not that sexy. But I knew that that's what I wanted to do. But now, if you fast forward, you don't even have to go to school to be in tech. There are so many opportunities opening up. There are so many ways people can acquire tech skills and still be in tech. So in terms of people that are coming into the space, they are coming in from several different areas, and you start seeing a lot of people, especially now that there's a lot of interest. People are seeing what's going on in the space. So we're bound to have a lot of people that are equipped and are looking for opportunities in technology. But on the flip side is, do we have enough innovation? Do we have enough innovative ideas and innovative companies who are doing a lot of things in tech or tech-enabled businesses for them to attract all these talents that are getting skilled and getting ready to come to the workforce? And when you look at it, we're in a situation where we have close to 30% unemployment rate, and even maybe higher, people that are underemployed, which means they have tech jobs, but they are not doing what they can optimally do. They are not earning as much as they could earn. So, from an outsider looking in, who is thinking, oh, tech is the new thing, a lot of sexy opportunities, we're seeing a lot of investment coming into all these companies, it's still difficult for the opportunities to keep up with the talents who are looking for the opportunities. So it's still a bit difficult. We're ranked, I think, 105 out of 140 companies in the innovation index scale globally, which means that we're not innovating enough, we're not creating opportunities enough, and that's why we're struggling to keep up in this space. It's slightly lower than the general unemployment ratio in the country, which is good, which is an indication that maybe tech is doing better than other verticals. But it's still so, when you have an employment in the high 20s, it's still so high that we need help. I don't know what you guys think about this, particular story, and the fact that even though tech is nice and sexy and everybody's looking at it, it is still not as great as we want it to be. Omar, why don't you give this a shot? What do you think?
Okay, I'll tell you my one. I work in software development. I've been in software development for like 20 years now, working in different capacities. And now, what we do in my business is build software. My opinion is that, yeah, there's high unemployment in Nigeria, yes, amongst the youth. But I don't think we have, in my opinion, people that are ready, software development ready in Nigeria. Why do I say so? Okay. Software development is a process. I interview, so many people, talk to so many young people. We don't understand. And this thing about going to school, yes, you can pick up and learn. I don't think we don't have a proper understanding of software development in Nigeria, in my opinion, from what I've seen in the last 10 years I've been in Nigeria. First, And there's a lot, you can pick up a book and you can learn, but what are they learning? I see a lot of people saying, we're learning, we've gone to, they learn, what do they call it, coding. There are lots of, in the last few years, lots of organizations have sprung up teaching people coding. Come and learn how to code. Girls come and learn how to code. All these initiatives. I mean, can you tell me of one software solution that is Nigerian built, doing very well in Nigeria? I'm not even talking about the rest of Africa or the world. That's because we don't understand, we don't know how to build. I struggle to find good people. So when they say they go and learn coding, what do they learn? They go and learn front end, they'll learn HTML and learn some fancy things that are raining, but they don't learn the proper hardcore software development skills that you need to build. And I'm talking of just coding out, code software solutions, but pack that one to one side. They don't learn that to build a software solution, you need to understand business analysis. You need a different person for that. You need to understand design, architecture. You need a different person for that. You need to do testing. Software development projects don't fail because of incorrect code, because you can correct that. It fails because of incorrect requirements, i.e. a business analyst wasn't there to do a job, or incorrect testing, i.e. somebody hasn't gone to test to find out to check that you actually met the requirements of whoever wanted that application. So we don't have these skills in Nigeria. So it's difficult. When I want to employ people, there's nobody to employ. Then you say, oh my gosh, you're not giving people jobs. But there's nobody to actually do the job because they actually do not understand what to do. Even things like application support, which is to support an application that's already out there. We don't have people that know those skills. They know how to join wires together, as I say, networking, but they don't have application support skills that you can debug things or support an application that is out there. So yes, there's high unemployment, but do we have the people with the correct skills? Yeah. Yes, you can pick up a book and or go to YouTube or something and learn how to code, but what are you actually learning? Are there things that are relevant and needed in the workforce, in the workplace today? So that's my opinion. Yeah. I don't think we have the people with the correct skills.
Or do you just?
I mean, it's a very interesting angle. I was also thinking, I didn't think of it from that point of view that, it's very possible that, the problem comes from not having enough people with the right skill sets to fill in these positions. But then I think my question to you guys generally is, who is to blame for that, right? I know like technology, it has gained popularity in the last few years. The pandemic even, skyrocketed that interest. But I mean, like it took a long time, a few years for people to get on board with the opportunities technology presented an economy like Nigeria, right? So who do we run to now? How do we fix this problem? I think that's my angle. Do we blame the government? Do we blame the recessions that have happened in the last few years? What can we do to solve the problem?
Now we'll take a short break from highlights from this week in tech. As always, this is Tech Roundup Weekly. Enjoy. That's all we have today on Tech Roundup. You can catch the full episode on Pop Central TV every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. on DSTV channel 189. As always, we love to hear your comments and feedback, so please connect with me on LinkedIn at Wale Faron and on Twitter as well at the same handle. And please remember to subscribe to Tech Roundup YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Also, please like us on Facebook and be part of our ever vibrant tech community. Have a great week, guys. Until next week, good night.